Hey. Like my briefcase?
Hello. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Super Chief Show on WBPL 76. I'm your host, Super Chief. And I hope everyone today had a great time watching Texas' new wonderful, wonderful, wonderful video. What's up, everybody? Storm Song will be joining us shortly, but for right now, we say you Braid Runner. That is right, Will. That's why, yeah. So today, we're starting a new game because we beat Bioshock last time. Today will be Westwood's Excellent Blade Runner. Thank you for the 22-month subscription, Mr. Will. Have you been in an institution? Cells. Oh, shit. Establishing baseline. Special police squads, Blade Runner units had orders to shoot to kill upon detection any trespassing replicant. This was not called execution. It was called retirement.
I'm leaving now.
Lucy, my sweet.
I cleaned out the tiger cage and sorted all the meal bins. So, if it's all right, it's my turn to fix dinner.
Haven't you forgotten something, little one? Just one little thing.
Mr. Runcer, please.
It's been a very long day.
I don't want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd settled this last week. Don't let's forget who pays your salary. We're closed. Come back tomorrow. Wait! I haven't finished with you. I told you we're closed.
We're not here to buy, little man. We've come to sell.
You can't possibly have anything to interest me. These are extremely rare animals of the highest quality.
What a coincidence. So am I. That is the price for humility.
Oh, please, don't.
And what else might we interest you in today, sir? Perhaps some virtue?
Not my animals, please. I'm begging you.
But what of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
Oh my God, no! That tiger is the rarest specimen ever seen.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright. The forest of the night.
Oh yeah.
PR61661, report to precinct headquarters, code 3, repeat code 3.
I was just finishing up my 12 out on patrol when I got the call. Welcome relief, considering that the most action I'd seen all night was a schizoid grandmother doing the shimmy in her underwear in the second sector.
Yeah, well, yeah, this game did lose the source code, and they nailed the original film. It's so good.
PR61661, report to division headquarters, code 3, repeat code 3.
Last time I had a 3 was when some hooker vomited Thunderbird on Bryant's desk, and yours truly led the cleanup crew. Year and a half on the job, it was still the dirtiest work I'd seen. Where's Captain Bryant?
Took a sick day. Got himself a heinous case of ptomaine poisoning. He asked me personally to run the unit in his absence.
Gouza was one of the old-time guys who took their knocks in the streets. He had a friendly way about him, but you didn't want to turn your back on him if you were less than a friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid, because it's time to take that thumb out of your ass.
Hallelujah.
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up. Holden's sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in, and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done at Runciter Zoological. Probably just be a schizoid glitz, but we got the call. Old man Runciter lost something like 1 billion chinions worth.
10 to 1, this ain't a job for Rep Detect.
You got something better to do? Perfect your French cooking, maybe?
Slumming tonight, Slim?
I thought you were on special assignment.
Wasn't too damn special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
Couple of fours were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down at Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse, they never had a chance.
I'll bet. You put him on the machine?
Hell no. There's a beautiful little thing in here called the magic, and it ain't ever been wrong. You develop it, you got a brilliant career ahead of you.
I'm working on it.
What's Gouza got you doing tonight?
AM at Runciter's.
Animal murder. Oh, those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn Eldon Tyrell ought to be zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
Get rid of him, we'd be out of a job.
I think we're all overdue for a little off-world paid vacation. You can stop staring at my ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
Animal sales was a profitable and prestigious business since most real animals had died out after the Terran War. There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries.
Here we go.
No self-respecting human would own one of those frauds.
So yeah, welcome to Blade Runner. This game is a spectacular point-and-click this game. Like, it is unique, it is fun, and it's a mix of the movie and the book. So you get a bit of both with this, and it's spectacular. Yeah, a modern Blade Runner game, it would be... It's a toss-up, whether it be open world slop or an actual proper, like, really good game. And this game lost its source code and had a very unique way of doing things. Fun fact, they didn't even have the rights to the music, so the legendary Frank Klepacki, who did most of, who did all the Command & Conquer music, redid the entire soundtrack by ear. And did a phenomenal job.
Find something?
Piece of chrome.
From a car?
No, I think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it. What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and 1 of aggravated assault. The shop's been thrashed. You ought to see this tiger cub they got in there. It's a goddamn tragedy.
How's old man Runciter holding up?
State of shock. He's been moaning and complaining about his world caving in.
You'd feel the same way if they were your animals. How many perps?
At least 2. Bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight.
Oh yeah, you could most definitely do something. Like, take what L.A. Noire did, do it a little bit better, make the detective work actually a bit more in-depth, and you could absolutely do it. Yeah, 30 counts of animal murder. And like he said, this has the plot point in the book where after World War Terminus, most of the animal and plant life is dead. And so animals in this world are very rare and very sought after.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
And they did release an HD version recently, but apparently there's been many problems with it. So I'm running the GOG version with the... It has the extended content, but I'm just playing the regular main game right now.
I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some latents.
Make sure the lab boys run them through the mainframe, human and rep.
How'd they do an HD version? I honestly don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. It's on Steam. But yeah, like apparently it had a bunch of problems, so...
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
Yep. There might be a way in future streams I can make this look a little bit better, maybe up the resolution, but we'll see. This is a DOS game.
I've gotten all I can from that.
Alright, time to go in. Woo!
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Hey, Runcimer.
McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was two men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent.
So yeah, here we go. So we got two suspects so far, and Lucy. Yeah, this game was like 90s as fuck. It's great, and there's a ton of random elements to it that make it much more interesting than most other games of its type. So we got our suspects along with the clues connecting them. We have our clue filters, and this is how we're going to be able to detect and deduce who's a replicant and who's not a replicant. These are all the clues we have, with audio recordings and objects. Options. We're doing pick the choices. We're not... Do not... If you ever decide to play this, don't do designer cut. It cuts things off, and it reduces the amount of stuff. So I'm going to do a new slot. Motives.
Can you think of anything they might have been after?
First, I thought they wanted money, but I don't keep any in the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
Who else would be capable of such barbaric acts? All my animals.
Corpse God, yes. Yes, there is a void. You can use the void comp machine in this, and you set your boundaries, and you get to choose between
all my animals.
Different levels of questions for harshness. Shadows of Doubt, yeah. Shadows of Doubt is cool. The only problem I have with it, right, it's just a little... I played a bit of it, and I'll definitely play more when it gets more updates. Yeah, Phantom Doctrine. I've heard of it, and I do need to check it out at some point. Let's talk again to him.
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
I resent that accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer, last May I personally sold Governor Colvig an exquisite Bergeron colt. I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate occasions. Do I look like I need to carry artificial product? I'm ruined.
Yeah, Will,
totally ruined.
I agree with you on Shadows of Doubt. I enjoyed it as well, but definitely it needs something.
You got any discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant. Those murderers also destroyed the camera. Thousands of Jinyens worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point at that.
Yeah, Brewster, the pre-rendered. I love pre-rendered backgrounds. I think they have it's a very unique style. They look great when they're done well. They hold up much better in some things. It's fantastic.
I believe this is the disc from last night.
Peachy.
Let's see, what else can we... It's like...
Phone swag.
Hey, Storm.
Tell me about
I
this.
arrived.
Lucy.
Welcome.
There's not a lot I can tell you.
Let's see.
She's only
Let me
worked for me
stream this
for
for
about a
Oh,
month.
yes, the Blade Runner
She's
game.
about 14 years old with pink hair.
Let me get my headphones set up here.
Thing.
Hello,
How'd you
chat.
find her?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. And he's a very
It's a Will the Great
reputable
and a
wholesaler.
corpse god.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
She got a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat
And a
over there.
Digiman. And a
I'm ruined,
MTOMCZAK 2037. Not sure what to make of that, but it's a cool name.
A toy dog. Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself. A candy bar. Yuck. Well, isn't that cute?
Yeah, the shopkeeper's a scumbag.
Ah.
The doors...
I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some latents.
Alright. So we got some clues.
Well, isn't that cute?
Couple of monkeys. Let's see. I pull my gun out.
See if you can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yes, it's somewhere here. Just a moment. Here you are.
Sweet. More clues.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
Wait. What is Will the Great talking about?
That's from Blade Runner 2049.
Big caliber,
Oh, okay, yeah.
possibly
I've
off-road
not seen
combat
2049
weaponry.
yet.
Ballistics might give me a fix on it.
I'm not a fan of it personally, but you know, it's not the most terrible thing,
My
and some people really dig it.
precious
The
one.
memes are great.
She was my baby.
The memes from it are fantastic. Alright, so I think we got what we need from here. We're gonna have to go do some digging.
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft, the small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance.
2049 is very flashy. A lot of heavy CGI use.
Oh yeah, no, I have actually seen a little bit of this game.
Oh yeah,
before.
this game is great.
Because of the thing about the animals being rare and that being a key point of mystery.
Yeah, that's in the book. That comes straight from
Yeah.
the book.
Yep.
Let's go to McCoy's
But
apartment.
yeah.
Your floor number, please. Roof. Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
I have many critiques and criticisms of 2049, Will, that we could
I
maybe
lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
Nice. But yeah, we could debate that and talk about the merits of the movie later, if possible. But I just am in love with this the original, so much.
Good doggy.
And Pistol, welcome.
It's a pistolaro.
Time for the Esper machine. Hell yeah.
So,
Adding video disc.
we got ourselves
Show
heckin'
enhanceable
bamboozled
images
in
found.
the auxiliary.
Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Because,
Run
a bunch of us in the
crime
Legion
scene.
were like, we're all gonna run into the auxiliary and at Tex about, when the Black Knight video will be. And we counted down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we all hit it at the same time, and Tex's answer was a second later. We're like, Goat was in the chat. He betrayed us. We were betrayed. Future Noir is good.
Yep. It is the future noir. It is.
Yeah.
It has everything a classic noir actually has at its core, and mixes it with sci-fi perfectly.
Yep. It's funny because I watched original Blade Runner a few weeks ago, and it was only just after having watched what's it called? The Name of the Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And so like my brain went into this like neo-medieval space opera noir idea. And it's like, well then, let's do that. It's a TK! Night Owl is playing Mech Warrior Online.
Nice.
That wasn't part of chat, it's just chat's right next to my Steam notifications.
A sushi menu from Howie Lee's. Give me a hard copy of that.
Hell yeah. We're gonna gazelle back there. A white tiger, very rare. And a snake.
I believe it said Mech Warrior Online, not Mech Warrior Online. But I could be wrong. After all, you have detected deviancy.
Danger noodle.
Run sitter crime scene.
Here we go. See if I can get what he's looking at now.
Hey, Blue 7.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that. Local license plate. Give me a hard copy of that.
Let's see.
A wackest of daddies has arrived.
Hey, Wack.
Man.
Shit.
Shit.
How's it going, man? You doing any better?
Yeah. I'm alive.
That's what we hope.
What the fuck is this?
Blade Runner!
It's a squirrel.
That is not. You cannot prove this in a court of law.
I don't know about that. I don't. Courts of law are overrated, you know.
Dang old shit, man.
All right, so I think I got my clues out of there. Now, you want to see some real Blade Runner? This is her right here. That music. Oh. That's all I'm here for is the music.
Dang old shit, man.
It's very musicy. So how you feeling, Whacker? Sleepy?
Yeah, a little sleepy, but I just got. I think we all watched the new text talks. That was pretty awesome.
Yep. Yes.
God, the music in that was horrible. Who the fuck did they hire to do that?
I'm gonna come over there and I'm going to kick the testicles located on your shins.
Big caliber, possibly off-world combat weaponry.
Sorry, I was
Ballistics
watching
might give me
Men in
a
Black
fix
the
on
other
it.
day.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna say the undiscovered country.
Or yeah, sorry, no, that is what I meant to say. My brain went from Undiscovered Country to the Balchinian from Men in Black 2.
Yeah, dude. This Frank Lepaki's a musical master. The fact that he did all this without having the rights to the masters of the original is amazing.
So there's this shithead named Will the Great,
Portrait
number
of a
4
sleeping prophet.
letter U in chat, who's being quite
Naughty.
quite naughty.
Naughty. Doug.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Dougie.
Will the Great, number 4 letter U. That is quite saucy.
He's got a real animal. Like this is he's in this apartment.
Okay, now he's speaking Klingon.
Tapa.
Oh my god, I want to see that.
Hi, Andy. Why are the settings for Cyberpunk so low?
Your floor number, please.
How dare you?
Roof.
So we have a clue. Now we get to go to. We're gonna go to Howie Lee's
Alright.
and go figure that out. I mean, just look. I mean, this looks fucking. I mean, you know.
Since we're quoting the undiscovered country, in regards to Will, I'd pay real money if he'd shut up.
I could swear there's a way to get this to a higher res, even in Scum VM.
Where did this game come out?
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new soup, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
Ugh. New soup. Soy and
That's
lichen.
upsetting.
Yeah.
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time. Got to mix more out back.
No, it's
Beautiful
not
night,
like
isn't it?
new metal.
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
The only thing that the only wow, I
This from
am
your place,
fucked right
isn't it?
now. So never mind. No clever
Chocolate
comment.
come from Yoshi's restaurant.
Clever comment canceled.
I think this game was released before Super Chief was even formed.
I think this game was released about the time that you were finishing up grade
This
school.
from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Howie favor? Distribute all through our police
Cuneiform
stations?
was standard language.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month.
Look, man,
Superior chef. Makes all kinds of new suits.
everyone gangsta till they see my original Baghdad battery.
Now I want to see your original Baghdad battery.
Google
Up close and personal.
Google it. It's actually.
Oh no. I know what the Baghdad
Howie
battery
says you're
is.
a master chef.
I was saying I want to
Do
see
not
yours.
come back here. They're bad.
This'll only take a minute.
Storm. Or no.
I'm looking for a girl, about 14 years old with pink hair. You seen her?
I don't know her.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
Huh.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. You want to make some money?
Pay me large. You got my rapid attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a boat.
What's so funny, Whacker?
Dynamite diamond, old man.
Oh, so this is the same year as Final Fantasy VII.
God damn it. Well.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean.
Oh,
Your Prince,
God
Howie.
damn it, Will.
What did Will say? I missed it.
Oh, hold
Stick around. I might want to talk to you.
Joey. Oh.
But yeah, and this is the at the very beginning of the movie. You'll recognize this.
Oh my god. Wilbur, you glorious bastard. I love you. So, this past week, I may or may not have found an orchestral remix of the Klingon battle song that Worf and Jadzia sing during the Dominion War. And I may or may not have found a 2-hour loop of said song, and I may or may not have gotten it stuck in my head.
Got anything new for me?
And because I don't speak Klingon, it was stuck in my head, but the lyrics from our synagogue liturgies got imprinted over it. So I was hearing Klingon Jewish battle songs.
Military hardware, heavy caliber.
Yeah, Here Sons of Kalos, that was the one.
What can I conclude from that?
Whoever used this piece didn't just walk into their local
But now it was
sporting goods store
Ein
and buy it.
Chelochenu to
Those
the
babies are
tune
collectibles,
of
and they ain't cheap.
Here Sons of Kalos.
Jewish Klingon battle music. Oh, Storm.
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last
Admit it,
four
you like every second of this.
Nexus 5 replicants from
I'm here
off-world
for this,
service.
man.
Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied allegations that the model was defective and possibly
Anyway,
dangerous.
Super Chief is playing a game, I think.
That's the theory. A game theory!
One isolated incident of violence a couple
Thanks
of
for
years
watching.
ago, but the individual unit in question was immediately retired from service. No,
Look, we're
the
not going
problem
to
is far
kvetch
from
about the
anything
Romulans
sinister.
right
The
now,
entertainment
right?
model just isn't funny.
Lucky Strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending
Actually,
a lot of time in the training maze these
technically
days,
raw meat
even
can
though
be
she'd already
kosher.
gotten close to a perfect score.
Let's see what-
Old copies of case files,
I
notices,
mean,
and memos.
kosher is
Usual
just a
station
description,
junk.
right? That if you have to eat something in order to survive,
Well,
you
if
have
it
to
ain't
do
Ray
right?
McCoy.
So
there are allowances for
There are
this.
allowances because the preservation of life
bet.
oversees
You bring your
all
piece?
other
Don't leave
laws.
home without it.
Steele's been running the maze
That
every other
said,
2 weeks.
like,
targets
just
are
openly
getting a little roughed
flaunting
up.
I thought Guza was gonna
kosher would
requisition
be
some new
considered
ones.
a sin, but
I ain't seen him down here.
eating a pork sandwich to survive would
Poor
not be
guy.
considered a
I bet he
sin.
gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Guza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked.
Future
life
of the
together.
80s, if you're not
He
smoking,
poured
you're
out some
not
old
alive.
pimps that gave us some
Yeah, he's
lip
not wrong.
and lit a match. I'll tell you. It looked like
No,
a
Gach would
goddamn
not be
4th of
kosher
July
because it's
out there.
worms, as far as I can tell.
Peachy,
Yeah.
hit the lock, Jack.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Alright, time to do the shooting gallery.
Target and
Do
shoot
it.
all threats.
Do you know how much of a terrorist Will is when it comes to Star Trek
Confirm
names?
target as hostile.
Like Will is probably like the cell leader of like Star Trek memery. Like if you went down that hole, I'm pretty sure you'd see Will. Yes, Will. Make yourself a Storm Song problem.
Yay!
Oh,
I do like me some Star Trek memes.
You and I may not be friends after you see what Will unleashes on you.
Oh no!
It's pretty bad.
So, for Will the Great's edification, me and Whacker and Night Owl playing a game run by Sam. And so, you know, like, I learned that, hey, the crew doesn't have a science officer. That's what I need to build. And so it's like, what would be the appropriate race for the science officer of the futuristic, ever so, you know, like, evolved and atheistic Federation ship? I'm gonna play a devout Bajoran.
Yeah, man.
Oh god, I love the Jellicoe memes.
Captain Jellicoe, man. He's the man.
There's the one of like,
How
if
you?
if I
how
had
do
an,
you, no, you're not supposed to love that. It's horrible.
I think Will and I may be on the same Facebook pages or something. What was the one? It's like, if I had a nickel for every time I got confused, there would be a nickel landing on me. And I'd be confused and be like, where's that nickel from? And then there would be another
Will
nickel.
sent me that one too.
And I'd be covered in nickels.
Yeah, Will sent probably most of that fucking, yeah, it was bad.
Completed sequence. Proceed
There's the
to
one
next
of
station.
Major Kira, and there's blood coming out of her nose, and she's still possessed by one of the prophets. And it just says, they've made me listen to Nicki Minaj.
How's Mr. Psyduck doing today?
Quack. Psy.
I remember there being a bug with this shooting gallery, where on newer hardware, it would like scale with your like, what was it? Your speed of your CPU. So that was
Right.
damn near impossible.
Super Chief, you don't have to make excuses for why you're so horrible.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm doing my best I can, man. I'm just saying. It's a known issue. It's kind of, yeah, the clock speed, yeah.
Completed sequence. Proceed.
Andy Van
to
says,
next
Super
station.
Chief, drop some Blade Runner lore on me, brother.
Okay, so, in the books, the replicants, and in the movies, they're not actually robots in the sense of mechanical parts. They're essentially grown, right?
Yeah.
And they're the only way to accurately tell what is and isn't a human is typically an empathy test or a reflex test, which is in the book but not the movie. But it has been stated that the reflex test has issues, especially with the newer models.
Shit, is that why Storm Song is, we call him a replicant?
It might be.
My god.
But yeah, it's a Philip K. Dick story, so a big theme is paranoia in it. And so everything
Completed
in this...
all sequences. Proceed to exit.
Yeah, so the whole theme around this is like who is and who isn't, and also what does it mean to be human. And so those are the typical things you look out for in Blade Runner. Let's see if there's any new stuff on the iceberg. Yeah, the Voight-Kampff test is the empathy test. There's another one that's like a mechanical test that doesn't have questions that they use in the book, that the Russians use. But when it comes to the LAPD, it's the Voight-Kampff.
Yeah, it's called hitting them in the kneecaps with a hammer until they confess.
That, would be appropriate. Also, they shot this scene in the movie at LA's big station, and what is the officer on duty's office is still
Jesus
technically there.
Fucking Christ, Will. God damn it.
It's a Philip K. Dick move. That's great.
Wow.
Bryant going permanent.
Delectable. Make Wacker win some more.
Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs, and I'll read it later.
Hell, he's just pissed that I was wallowing in my own misery on
Brewster. That is a major issue. In fact, in the book, when Deckard goes to see Rachel and them and does his tests there, the whole reason he's going there is to showcase that the Voight-Kampff test is accurate. And that it is a discussion. Also, more human than human is our motto. Is the motto of the Tyrell Corporation, which you can connect to, of course, the Rob Zombie song.
Well, that one is...
Are they letting me out?
Oh, that one's
I'm not the one who
spicy
makes
and
that
weird.
decision.
I love it.
Suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
Who are you, anyway?
Hey, man.
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
I like that, CD.
I got some more questions for you.
Your associate, Ms. Steele, has
Like,
already
I really
taken my
like that
statement.
CD.
I have nothing more to say unless I have an
Which
attorney
CD?
present.
I got some more questions for you.
Astro Creed
Your
2000.
associate, Ms. Steele, has already
The
taken
one
my
that had the
statement.
song on it that we're
I have
talking
nothing
about.
more to say unless I have an attorney
Wait,
present.
More Human Than Human's White Zombie, though, right?
Yes, that was the last original White Zombie album, and then the Super Sexy Swingin' Sounds was the remix album of that, but they broke up basically after Astro Creep 2000.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't read the book, did you, man? Because you heard he was a dick. Yes.
Lol. Redo. The famous White Zombie song, Dragula, of course. Pistol says, Andy Van, Whacker's old, forgive him.
Andy said I failed the Turing test. Bitch, I am the Turing test.
Alright.
Cuts to Whacker being a whole bunch of knobs and gizmos.
You're a knob.
You know what? I almost responded with a certain British insult and realized, no.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Another fun thing about this game is these models. As you can tell, they're kind of weird looking. Because they're half voxel models, where they built a 3D model and then cut them into slices and repositioned them as they went.
What I kind of like about it is these prices!
God damn it.
Right, let's see if sleeping helps.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Yeah, pet the dog.
We shall.
Asshole. Pet the dog.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Pet it. Whoa, look at this.
Jordy, you are not a father yet. Thus, telling a dad
Who's the best
telling a
dog in
dad
the
joke
whole
would be
world?
a faux pas.
Good doggy. Who's the best
Pet
dog in the
the
whole
dog.
world?
I'm trying. It's the best I can do. I don't have a treat for her yet, so once I get one, I can come give her a treat.
Your floor
All
number,
right,
please.
that didn't. Yeah, that
Ground
was
floor.
pretty sad. All right, Willard, go wrestle the
I
killer
forgot.
of Shai Hulud somewhere and pet that stupid fat cat. If
I forgot, I had a meme I made that I want to send him.
provided the fat cat is at the Willard domicile.
Yes.
Your floor number, please.
But alas, I'm still a fool and haven't sorted my memes by name, so... Oh wait, I know. It's probably in the general chat of our thing. Oh, now I gave myself a sad.
What?
Oh, he said you didn't pet Maggie, and and all I could think of was Maggie Smith, and suddenly I became very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wendy from Hook and Mrs. McGonagall. She has passed from this world. She shall be missed.
Was 89. She outlived breast cancer by 15 years.
Stick around. I might want to.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a good life.
Fighter, man.
He was a fighter. Yep, like Brewster said, right in the childhood.
Howie Lees. Bryant once got food poisoning near, so he shut it down for a couple of months. Now it was always good for a freebie.
Let's see, what am I missing?
Dang it, where did I put this meme? I have it. I know I have it.
I'm not going to pet the bush side on.
Pet
See you
the
later,
bush.
Howie.
No.
Pet the cactus in your backyard, whacker. I left it there just for... Here we are. I remember making the meme and sending it to Techie first, so I just had to scroll back in my history with Techie to find it. Almost 10 months ago. Isn't that great how that works? Sending it to you, Mr. Will.
Oh, Christ. Who let this Lord Wilfred 117300 in the chat?
Oh my god. It's Wilfred!
I'm not petting the bush, Psyduck. Hey, look, monkeys.
Yeah,
Here.
monkeys.
Whack Daddy, I am sending you the meme as well.
No.
You've probably seen it before.
So how many worlds
Oh.
are calling?
Yes, I remember that one.
Interesting.
Girls when you compliment them. Don't make me call HR. A Dideratax class battlecruiser when you compliment them. Aw, thanks.
Andy, I don't know how many, it's never really stated how many worlds are colonized in the setting. I believe.
However, we can infer if there were attack ships off the shoulder of Orion. How distant is
Tannhauser Gate.
Orion?
I think it's near Jupiter.
No, Orion is a constellation.
Oh, well...
Tannhauser Gate would be near Jupiter.
Yeah, we don't see anything about the all four colonies.
Laboratory.
But we see that mostly because it's not really important to the...
It's nothing even
Yeah.
remotely interesting, but hell.
Okay, so
through trash, my
if
expectations
Orion
weren't
is
too high.
referring to the constellation, because it could also be referring to a moon.
Orion.
But if it's referring to the constellation, then
keeping
at the
busy,
very
pal?
least,
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
humanity's probably reached about 650 to 1,000 light years out. The furthest of Orion's stars is 2,000 light years.
SOW Addict. The idea that they take place in the same universe is a latter day thing that Ridley Scott did.
Yeah, where he stated that his movies all take place sort of in the same setting, which implies Blade Runner and Alien, and by extension Alien versus Predator, and thus Predator, even though that's not really his property. And also Gladiator and Kingdom of Heaven all took place in the same world.
Yeah, so it's all...
Old copies of case files, notices, and
Yeah,
memos.
it's
Usual
a latter-day
station
thing,
junk.
and it's whatever, you know. Also, yes, Hawk Wolf, this is from 1997.
Yep. That is the same year that Final Fantasy VII came out, of course, the year after Ocarina of Time came out, the year that the band Nightwish was founded, and many other fun things in
We got the animal
1997.
corpses from Runcitus, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
Bone marrow?
About 50% were real, the rest were fakes.
That too.
So, Runcitor was ripping his customers
Why
off.
are you reading the names of the Arzegoshian
Miles
demons?
beyond the crap you see on Anemoid Row.
Because that's
The kind that comes from legit
Oh, okay.
manufacturers?
And they're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them
Oh, you're talking about misheard lyric memes.
Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
God damn it.
Could be, but who cuts meat
I'm not
anymore?
sure I'm following what you're laying
Nice
down.
bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week.
Alright, so
hold on.
that might have given me something I need.
Ruth.
Hey, Mr. Snipes, thanks for the follow. So, I don't have Anemoid Row yet. So, I'm gonna go to Chinatown and see if I can confront... Whoa!
Oh! Hawkwall, you are a Chad.
Everybody say thank you. They got one. And we met our sub goal.
Yes.
See if Howie has anything more to say.
See you later, Howie.
Okay. Void comp. We're gonna do it, boys.
There's a test I'd like you to take. It won't take too long.
Test? What kind of test?
Kind of a personality test. Totally routine.
Routine?
Ah, nope. Here we go.
Hey there, Mr. Snipes. You are our first-time chatter for today. Welcome to WBPL 76, Legally Entertainment.
Lightning Squad, Rep Unit, Battle of the Gemini. I'd retired
To
a
show
war
you around,
hero,
this is where
someone
we
who
keep the
fought for
couch.
the freedom of the off-world
And
colonists.
over here is
The
our
poor guy kinda reminded me of one of
host
those
Super
Buffalo
Chief.
soldiers, blacks
And
who
if you
had
feel like
killed
making
and
fun of
died
old
for
people,
America,
Whacker is
yet
also
weren't allowed
here.
to drink alongside whites. And maybe, just maybe, the photograph validated his own existence. I've gotten all I can from that.
Well, first rep down. He has been retired.
Ah, yes. Join us in the auxiliary. It is the fan Discord for the Black Pants Legion and kind of our public-facing thing. Because we like facing the public. Sometimes.
Hey, pal, what are you doing here?
Chill it, man. Just took a wrong turn back there, that's all.
Take your business elsewhere.
An excellent idea.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Look who it is.
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out into Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s, so don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that.
I'm sitting on here talking on mute like an idiot.
It happens.
And I'm yelling at Psyduck that Butt-Bot must not be let loose.
Butt-Bot must be let loose on everyone.
No.
One day Butt-Bot will be our great and supreme ruler.
No.
And I
See you
will
later,
make a
Howie.
bride for Buckbot. Using the leftover ass hairs from last time we shaved Super Chief.
No!
More Blade Runner lore, Andy? Let's see. Just
God damn it,
sidestepping
Will.
this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What's some more lore that's really good? The cool thing about the movie is there's not a whole ton of lore, right? It was based off one kind of short story. So it's very condensed, but it's just like, you know, everything sucks.
Your floor number, please.
Now Ray will go
McCoy,
to sleep.
88F.
Something will happen.
88. Thank you.
We did bomb ourselves, yes.
Maggie, come here, girl. Good doggy.
Hello, bully.
Hey, Snollybake!
Oh, here we go. This is the scene we needed. What I was trying to get
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against.
Psyduck.
There was something in his eyes, an almost
I
primordial
don't know what
desire
the
to
future
live.
is like
Most of the
because
3s,
we're
4s,
all
and
living
5s
a few
I'd seen would
seconds
just
in the
give
past,
up when you
literally.
had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
Oh yeah, here's lore, Andy. Each level of android keeps getting more and more emotionally intelligent. And the Nexus 6s, who we hunt in this game and the movie, they have a built-in failsafe because they were found out to have the ability to gain their own natural emotional responses over time, which would render the void comp null and void. So they built in a 4-year lifespan for them.
This is all an analogy for teaching Crispy the autist the true meaning of Christmas.
Oh shit.
Oh my god! Somebody quote that! Quote it!
Cutscene! Cutscene!
Got your delivery here, man.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
He's gonna hurt me.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about a third of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turning that dial, okay? When I say... Oh!
Please, can you control your rat?
I'll have you know that Ricky's a purebred chihuahua, and he's totally real.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring, boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Where be your research on Nexus 6? And your test studies, contacts, the works?
Not with that attitude, you can't, Will.
Extraterrestrial gravity.
One more minute, you be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes, they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear. I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers, Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance. They're closer to him than I am.
Where?
DNA Row.
Well, they clipped you, Wacker. We now know about Crispy and Christmas.
You one
Psyduck says the future is Furby.
No.
The future is Quispy.
Don't.
pickup.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry, I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble
Oh
interior
my
of the Tyrell
God.
building.
Inside?
I just sent the
That's
clip
right.
to Crispy.
He also
Let's see
got a
what he
sweet little break
says.
up.
Merry Will has started something terrible. Merry Crispiness.
Beautiful. How many perps?
Just one.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish.
Tyrell security
Quithmas.
weapon
Yeah,
just
it's
for you
not
when you get
Christmas.
there.
It's
You'll be good, killer.
Thank you, Night Owl. Quote number 8122 is for the good of mankind.
Hell yeah.
Your
I
floor
mean,
number, please.
he left out part of the quote, but it's fine.
It's fundamentally correct. It is fine, just like you.
Alright. Hey, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Oh God, I just realized. Is this going to be a fucking thing now? Leading into the holidays, are we going to have to deal with Quithmas cards?
Well, I'm just thinking back to the joke sort of advertisement I read on Crispy's stream for Texas Video, sort of parodying the poem he did, I have a rendezvous with death, but in one part, instead of when spring comes back again this year, it's when pumpkin spice now fills the air.
Yeah, man.
So Crispy, instead of pumpkin spice, we would use IPA spice. I can hear Whacker thinking, like, I have to tell him he's wrong, but I can't.
I mean, I think all of us like low-key like pumpkin spice. You know what I'm saying?
This might be true. This is true, SRW Addict. Pumpkin spice wouldn't be a meme if it wasn't popular. Psydoc demands that you tell us a joke.
I'm back.
Mr. Whacker.
One moment.
Whacker, you missed your own format. It's like, please tell us a joke, Whacker. Ah, well, Crispy's art. Ah ha ha!
Okay, here's a joke. I'm holding up a mirror with a picture of Andy painted on it. It's like a reverse burn.
Oh my god.
You get it? Do you get it?
Potentially.
Do you get the joke? Do you see what I'm... You get the joke?
Possibly.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Drug test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduler ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
Well, Andy says that's not how mirrors work, you
I
orifice.
may have more questions for
He
you
actually
later on.
spelled it right. I'm
Yes, sir.
impressed. Good job, Andy.
It was a Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series, the kind of glossy hype that ends up littering the floor at trade shows. This one was for the new entertainment model, a comedian
Psydoc,
designed to
both a
entertain the
particle
troops
and a
off-world.
wave.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about
Okay,
jewelry, but
well,
it
he
looked like
misspelled
junk to
couch,
me,
so
like the
clearly he
cheap
did
crap
put
sold
spell
at the
check
stands
back
and
into
shops of Animoid Row.
All right, time to get into the crime scene.
Jesus.
I seen worse, but not by much.
I don't think Crispy's happy with me.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24
Crispy's never
hours.
happy.
Now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Oh.
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs.
We do.
3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Christmas.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story. The killer was an expert. The charge had been big enough to do the job, but not big enough to shatter the soundproof walls of the float chamber. But I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him.
Don't fence me in.
This earring yours?
Maybe it belonged to that other cop who was up here. The babe with the shades and the cigarettes.
Ain't her style. Call her babe to her face, you're liable to end up with a severe limp.
Fine.
He's really channeling his inner American right now.
Dead dogs. Don't like dead dogs.
Oh.
We got 3 dead chihuahuas.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, these fuckers gotta pay.
In the name of Mr. Gibbs, make them pay.
That would be fucking terrifying.
For the audience's sake, Mr. Gibbs is my dad's angriest little
Lagging
chihuahua.
behind again?
It's also his only chihuahua,
Boozer
but
didn't
still
say
the
anything
angriest
about
little
me working
chihuahua.
with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to
Is
this
there
Tyrell
anything sadder
debacle.
than all these dead robots? Only drowning puppies, and there would have to be a lot of
How's
them.
yours connected to mine?
Oh.
I'm still fitting the pieces
Storm,
together.
no!
You know the Moonbus massacre that went down last month?
Gaff mentioned something about it.
The rogue skin jobs
Bad
probably flew to
Storm.
Earth. And one of them is a demolitions
Sorry,
expert.
I was thinking of a
similar
Futurama
MO to your
quote.
Vic upstairs.
Psyduck
Hell of a
responds with,
coincidence.
"These prices!"
Call you if I find out anything more about your case.
Of course, because that is what a Psyduck do.
Bully Bravo says, well, at least my corn is growing on my land.
You friendly with Eisendoller?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisendoller, he almost never left his lab.
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air outside and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his job?
Grub test chief engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform in different planetary
Yeah, I'm
gravitational
tired.
fields. That kind of thing. One of the other engineers could
It's
tell
been
you
that
more.
kind of week. It's been that kind of week for a couple of weeks.
You know if anyone lost an
Yeah,
earring
it's been
like this one lately?
Not one of the employees, that's for sure. The boss enforces a strict dress code around here.
How did Eisendoller's moo-moo fit in?
Hey, you know, company rules only apply to the lesser mortals.
How do I get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Well, you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know offhand.
Yeah, I get the picture.
Formulous P. Thronglebottom.
Let's see, where are we going now?
What?
To Wacker's house.
Animoid Row.
To stormulize and thrungle his bottom.
Oh, no.
No!
It will be a well-thrungled bottom.
No!
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish. Fish are good. I have every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No, thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. Official LPD business.
Down at end of Animal Row, you see big green sign? You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. Hope he stays healthy.
She.
So Andy, the pyramids are the Tyrell Corporation. That is their office building. Hey, I have to talk to Goose to get an appointment. All right, Bass Pro Shops. Yes, so that's more correct. They're just Bass Pro Shop.
This your work?
Ah, the dragon.
Dragon?
See? I'm a Soptera. Dragonfly late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor.
Well, how is
Estate
Stormy?
item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenty of money
You
to
first,
obtain
Triple
a
D.
collection.
What? How am I doing?
More than I
How
can
your week
afford.
doing?
Oh, it's.
Try
I've
Hawker
been working.
Circle.
It's
Might
been
want
fine.
to trade for this.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Busy.
You may find.
How about y'all?
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other
I've
pieces.
got a little
I met you at
overstressed this week, so
I
I'm
found
gonna
out
kind
where
of take
to
it
get
easy for a
dragonfly
couple
jewelry.
of
Then
days.
you buy a piece, right?
I'll stress
For
your
special
face
lady
out.
friend. You come back.
Knowing
later.
you, you'll stretch my
Do that.
booty out.
My
You
own
take
shit.
care.
Don't say those things.
Chasing the dragon.
Oh, okay.
Handsome man like you has
I'm
lady
wrong.
friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food.
There, I
and
took
love.
them back.
Oh, how romantic. What
That's
is this
not how
girl's
this
name?
works.
That's not how this works. Shut up.
Maggie, senor.
I now know your weakness word.
It's kind of ugly.
Whacker, no whacking.
Oh. Dormulus P. Thronglebottom, you get that out of your mouth
Might I
right
interest
this second.
you in a snake?
I refuse.
Not today, thanks.
I am a little bit excitable though, because in 18 minutes I'll have to jump from this stream over to Goat's Traveler game, where we get to find out if we ride or we die.
4K no los dos.
Potentially. Let's just say that we are crashing one ship into another in a desperate move to survive.
Oh yeah, man. As one does.
Enraged Varger doctor noises. For I am the doctor. Psydoc says moist whacker, no whacking. A lizard with daft ideas. It's Goat's game. There is luck, but there isn't. There's the
I got a
unluck.
couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no
Will
social club.
and Goat are cut from the same cloth, where they are not remotely afraid of TPKing.
Yes, sadly, Bully Bravo, this is not a recorded game. This is just between the friend boys, and one friend girl.
Step up. Mama
But
is
there may
available
be,
for something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely
Mind if I
brought
ask
this
you a
one on
couple of
ourselves,
questions?
Will, and
Question?
it's basically
They
either this
always
is
need
Pirates of the
answers.
Caribbean 3 where we fight to run away, or this is 300. Either way, we ball.
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisenduller, the Tyrell building?
Eisendollar.
Night Owl says this is a no moist
Eisendollar,
zone.
yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No deliveries to him no more. Not since
Well,
last month.
both
He
outcomes
be
are
way
good because
behind on
either
his bill.
my doctor
That's what I'm wondering,
survives, or I
At
get to
least
make Dog the
no
Bounty
more
Hunter
to
in the
pay.
next game.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead.
Oh yeah, I want you to imagine
That stew's looking tasty.
Firefly,
Fix
Dog
your
the
right
Bounty
up.
Hunter.
Only 30 chinion. It put a spring in your step, man. The ladies, they be loving you.
Thanks for your time.
You know what this game kind of reminds me of? Not the, you know, the Dark Noir Blade Runner E-ness, but the type of gameplay. There was this Titanic game from back the fuck when.
Ah, yes, I know the one.
That a
Yeah.
45 blaster under your coat?
Where you
You'd
are
be
like
happy to see
investigating
here.
why the ship was destroyed.
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos
Not the
Wars
Starship
intact.
Titanic one, but there was
Ray
like
McCoy,
a regular
Replicant.
Titanic, and
Blade
it starts off with
Runner,
you in
huh?
World War II, and your building gets bombed, and then you're set back in
How
time.
come I never
And
heard of you?
yes,
I just got
Titanic
assigned.
Adventure Out of Time. That's the
Yeah,
one.
I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden. How's he doing?
That one
He's
lives
gonna
in
be
my
okay.
head in that weird space
That
that
skin
only
job
belongs
must have
to
been pretty
games that
damn
you
quick getting
played,
by
but they
Davy
were at
like
your
that.
cousin's house, so you
He's
never
the
really
best
got
in the
to fully
business.
get it.
He'll be back on the job soon.
And so it's like, I want to play it all the way through at some point.
You sell any
But I
off-road
don't know if
stuff,
I have the
like
power.
Ender rifles?
Nah, I ain't seen anything like that in years. Wish I had one, though. The Endo was a real workhorse. Good stopping power, decent rate of fire. You looking? Gonna cost you a bundle, I'm afraid.
Not really. Somebody shot up Runsiter's shop with one.
Sucker had it coming. I'm sure of that.
Why's that?
Runson is always putting on those airs like he's better than everybody else. But he'll do anything for a buck. Sell anything to anybody. That's where I draw the line. If it's suspicious, it's out of here. Got no place at Bullet Bob's.
You know anyone who might sell Ender rifles?
There's one other guy around here who
I
dips
just
into that
realized
stuff.
I need a new crispy tire.
Got a
here
pawn shop
sooner
down the
rather
street.
than later.
Goes by the name of
Sorry,
Ezo.
repeat that?
I need a
But
new
who knows what
crispy
the real
tar.
title is.
Yes.
Ezo, huh? Sounds like you don't like him.
Ezo's okay. He's run the green pawn for a while. We're friendly competitors, I guess. But I don't appreciate his politics.
Yeah?
Rumors, that's all they are. I was out there, Ray. I did my time. 3.5 years worth. And I can tell you, Rep's got no business being down here on Earth, okay?
Yeah. Earth don't deserve him.
Tell me
Although,
about
for
it.
some
We got
reason,
standards
whenever
to
Crispy
uphold down
tends
here.
to draw me, he tends to do it kind of this angry way, and I'm not really sure why he does that.
Old man yells at cloud.
Let's see, who is the voice actor? Well, I don't know who voices Bullet Bob.
Who's the what?
The guy who voices this guy. Let's see, I'm looking up on the wiki, and Vincent Chiavelli. I think he's one of the generic, like the voice actors that do a ton of voices in this game. So, unfortunately, not Senor Michael Ironside.
You got any decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff? Because I know them police issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Hey, a lot of the
Yeah,
more
I know how it
famous,
is. If you want to drop a skin job, you need a little extra oomph.
like the
I
more
got a few
famous
clips around
actors,
here
tend
somewhere,
not to do
if you got
much
the chin in
voice
for it.
acting.
Okay, let's have it.
I've noticed.
Hey, I got some better ammo. Sweet.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, yeah, the voice acting in this game is pretty good. It's cool. They got not all, but a good chunk of the original cast of the movie to reprise their roles here and there. Hey, Finn.
2 minutes.
Yes.
That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Darn.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't encourage browsing.
Darn.
What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed.
Willard.
The finest, most authentic anyone can get.
You know what? This is kind of good because this is like reverse run of Tuesdays where I can yell at Will and there's nothing he can do about it. Except like send me Star Trek memes, but you know.
What you call a threat, I call delightful!
I mean,
Rat checks are things. Hell yeah.
no. Okay. Yep.
You've made the ultimate mistake. You have provoked him.
Yeah, and it's... Yep, here we go. I did not insist.
During his last election
Your only
campaign,
hope is to
Governor
accidentally blow out his eardrums with a well-timed soundboard use. And it's a risky move.
I don't have
enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Tyrell Grad Test Lab.
Look what's happening.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me.
Ladies
like
and
the cheap
gentlemen,
crap
what
sold
is
at
a
the
man
stands and
but
shops
a
of
little
Animoid Row.
miserable
Give me a hard
pile
copy of that.
memes?
How about thee?
Sound like anyone we know?
Potentially.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? Give me a hard copy of that.
Donde est el Willardo?
What willardery is this?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right. It really has been one of those weeks where it's just like, bleh. Actually, I want to say it's been a couple weeks like this where it's just been bleh.
Yes.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
Alright, let's see.
Admittedly, I have not been out much lately, but like, how is the Christmas bullshit, like way too early Christmas bullshit happening, or is that being toned down a bit this year?
Only place I've seen it thus far is Costco, but that's because buying in bulk for getting ready.
Give me a hard copy of that.
I guess Costco could be excused in some senses for this because of their business model.
Yes. They sell in bulk. They buy in bulk. They are bulk Zerker. Wait, wrong.
No, they're not bulky, Chan.
What's you got here? There it is.
A bomb. Give me a hard copy of that.
Alright.
Merry Crimbus, y'all.
Crimbus indeed.
I think I may have just confused Tiberius with a meme.
Okay.
All of our getting ready for the GOAT game in 5 minutes here, and then I just dropped that map of electricity consumption in the Roman Empire 11 or 117 AD.
This ain't on the department tab.
And the entire map
This
says
is a
0
personal
kilowatts.
loan.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
This goddamn city don't know how to manage funds. They've been flush for years.
I thought we were under budget.
Trust me, ain't nobody getting rich unless they're sneaking some on the side. Hell, I can barely pay for the fuel for my car.
Ever hear of public transportation?
Get out of
Actually, do
here
not have a
before I throw
Costco
my
membership.
desk at you.
I mean,
Can we go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You'd be amazed at how accommodating a man can be after his hemorrhoids get
I don't know what I would be buying.
You really
that
been
would
surprising the
make it
troops
worth
around here, kid. Gaff says you worked that retirement like a champ.
Just doing the job.
Yeah, well, don't get too cocky. Those sixes can be damn unpredictable.
That I know.
Payments is wiring the advance to your account as we speak.
How much?
Couple hundred chinion. Enough to buy a sandwich or two. We gotta hold back the rest until the lab does the autopsy. Paperwork, you know. Shouldn't take more than a couple of days.
So, the check's in the mail.
Hey, don't worry. The boys upstairs want to keep our best and brightest happy. Any idea what you want to spend it on?
I was thinking maybe a companion for my animal at home.
Forget that. Buy yourself something nice.
Because, hey...
Once you start carving up that juicy bacon, kid, the taste never goes away.
But you are the
Great
youngest
things
old
in
man
life.
here.
Believe me, you'll just be wanting more and more.
Kinda. Maybe.
So, Super Chief, drop on us some lore about the banking practices of Blade Runner. Do they still have micro stocks?
Dude, they've been so hush-hush about that, you know? Nobody wants to know whether crypto's still alive. It's real bad. It's real bad.
But you don't want to evangelize all about being like a crypto bro and shit like that?
No, not quite.
Super Chief.
Hey man, listen. It's weird.
Super Chief.
I got some more questions for you.
Your associate, Ms. Steele, has already
Any
taken my
penny
statement.
stocks we should try to convince
I have
people?
nothing
Actually,
more to
no,
say
let's
unless
not.
I
We
have an
probably
attorney
shouldn't
present.
talk about that.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not. All right.
Yeah, we are not actually giving financial advice, but on a personal level, stay the fuck away from penny stocks. Like, stay the fuck away from penny stocks.
Wait, okay, Andy, what the fuck?
I mean, Blockbuster as a franchise is not stopped existing.
Oh, in Blade Runner, okay. So mean of you. You had my hopes up. There's that great meme, it's like, the world is littered with the corpses of empires that thought themselves eternal.
The world is a vampire.
Well, and it just shows a whole bunch of empty Blockbuster buildings.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Up to the flame. And what do I get?
Well, why
Who's the best dog in the whole world?
Apparently your head is a
Good
Blockbuster,
doggy.
Mr. Whacker.
Who said that?
Here you go, baby.
Mr. Andy.
Andy, of course.
Scale of 1 to 10. It's probably right.
But
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
We must ensure that you do not appear here again. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee!
no. No.
Your floor number, please.
Roof.
You know what's funny, Super Chief?
What?
As we were singing that, I never actually liked fucking
You can do it.
the group Billy Corgan and them.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Huh? Yeah, Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah, I never liked them.
Oh yeah. What do you got against Smashing of the Pumpkins?
It's just not my thing.
All right, gents. You guys have a good one. I'll still be watching the stream, Chief.
All right.
I'm off the Goats game.
Have fun.
Farewell.
Okay, have fun. Yeah, just never was my jam.
Understandable.
McCoy, LPD.
Is it really though?
Yeah. 'Cause I say so.
Yeah, it's almost like people have different opinions and stuff.
It's because that's the bottom line.
This is the bottom line of a Super Chief.
'Cause Stone Cold said so.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
See if I can talk to Runster again.
Locked. I am.
Alright.
You know, I never was really too big on the whole, like, point-and-click adventure game kind of thing. Just...
This guy work for you?
Wasn't really my jam.
No.
Yeah.
But
I think the only time I ever
He be
liked
one
playing those
fine-looking
games
man.
was
You sure? Never seen him
when I was fairly young.
I remember him
and
for sure.
my family would actually play them together.
Oh, that makes sense. Alright, here we go.
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
All my paperwork is in order.
Doesn't matter. I don't read anyhow. What's your name?
Easel.
How about off-world assault weapons? You got anything that's a match for these?
I don't deal in anything from the off-world. Much too hard to authenticate.
A man of your expertise could probably tell, though.
I don't even like to have them in here. My friend Shoshana Yuri picked up the Eos plague from some gunner's space helmet. He was vomiting blood for days.
Hey, come back here. Come back here, you son of a bitch. Don't walk away from me.
Man.
Hey, you.
The bottom line with Super Chief. That's what Will suggests we name this.
I'm down.
What is the bottom line, Super Chief?
Well, the bottom line is...
I know right
You know
for
anything
no,
about
damn
insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one, save that I feed them to my snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
What's really
They
great is
all
people
died
don't
after
know
the war
that
here.
Will is actually like
So the fakes must be pretty
a
expensive.
million years old.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now, I'm more interested in the insect.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door.
Will
She's
is
an
the
expert
living
on such
embodiment.
things, and
Right.
will cut a
What do you know
wonderful
about
little
snakes?
face.
Crusty old memes.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back...
There he is.
You move a lot of valuable goods through here? Valuable and exotic?
How exotic?
We're talking exceptionally fine jewelry in the shape of a dragonfly.
They were so majestic. I remember them from my childhood. And that was the last time I've seen them.
It's very important that I find out about this. Can you help me?
If I see something, and you can match whatever my collectors will pay, it's all yours.
Thanks a million. I'm looking for some jewelry in the shape of an insect.
Your 2 minutes are up.
I'm looking for some jewelry in the shape of an insect.
Your 2 minutes are up.
Alright. Super Chief.
I'm looking for some jewelry in the shape of an
Ready
insect.
for this one?
Sure.
Your 2 minutes are up.
Doobie Brothers with Don Johnson or Michael McDonald?
Michael McDonald.
You and my dad would get along amazingly. I respect the hell out of Michael McDonald, but I like more of their work when Don Johnston was the...
That's fair. It's a different vibe, man.
It really is.
Yeah.
Messy up there, isn't it?
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Keeps boggling your brain. Yeah, Broadway. Yeah, Westwood out of nowhere makes a very unique Blade Runner game.
West is kind of one of those... there were a couple of those studios that just made some bangers and then fucking disappeared, like Bullfrog Studios.
Yeah. Yeah, Frank Kopacki did amazing work on the soundtrack.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Wanna pet that dog?
Pet the dog.
Wanna pet that dog?
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Okay, giving the dog a treat is good enough. Apparently, if you cannot pet the dog, then giving the dog a treat is...
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Yeah. The one thing about this game, though, is that you do spend a lot of time trying to figure out what the fuck to do. And how to activate, like, the triggers to get to the next point.
I'm just trying to remember what else I was playing
Your floor number,
in 97.
Ground floor.
The big one I remember from 98 was Half-Life.
Yeah.
I feel like 97 was more... Oh, I know what I was playing in 97. 97 was the year that I learned to do WASD. And the game that taught me that was the second Dark Forces game, Jedi Knight, the one that was based on the Quake engine.
Gotcha.
So that was I was in college, dating myself here, and all the guys on the floor, like that was where I really got into LAN gaming with all the guys on the floor, and there was this one dude who was really into shooters like that, and he got me into like doing Quake multiplayer, Half-Life multiplayer later on, and Jedi Knight. And that was the one where I learned to do WASD, and I got pretty fucking good at it. But that was the game that taught me. Action Quake 2, that was another one. That was another big one. Action Quake 2 was pretty big. But 98, I just remember that was Half-Life. That was a big one in 98.
Ground floor. Mainframe and shooting range.
Also, fun fact, some of you may know that hard drives used to come in 5 1/4 inch size. They were absolute giant, like fucking 10-pound bricks that you would put in your computer.
Yeah.
The last 5 1/4-inch drive that I ever had was in that computer that I played Half-Life on.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
God, what all were we playing in? I'm curious now. I'm gonna move this over here. So I know Fallout came out in '97, but I actually didn't start. I didn't play Fallout 1 and 2 until like 2004. First Age of Empires. I didn't play any of those. Curse of Monkey Island.
Anything unusual happening?
Postal. The first
I
Postal
haven't heard
game
much.
came out in
All been
97.
very quiet.
Damn.
That was one that just got everybody's purchase in a wad.
You say everything's top quality here. Now go for your old buddy Spencer Gregorian, too?
I met him a while back. He bought some calfskin gloves from me. Said he wanted to do some gardening.
Shit, StarCraft
Calfskin?
was 97.
Oh, calfskin.
Oh,
Gregorian said you were thrown out of cars for having violent tendencies.
Whoever Gregorian
I remember
is, he's
StarCraft
right.
being more 98.
He also said you were a borderline sociopath who ought to be locked up. But I'm inclined to agree.
Don't you wish I gave a damn about what you think?
I can make you give a damn.
The first Carmageddon, I
word of
played
advice to
that.
Stay out of my business. More
Ah,
importantly, stay
Redneck
out of my
Rampage.
face. All I'd have to do is make one vid call and you would be shoveling shit off-world for the rest of your career.
Talk to me like that some more and you'll be eating it.
Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
Yeah. I seem to remember 97 was more playing like GoldenEye and consoles and stuff like that. Like that was Final Fantasy 7 and GoldenEye and all that stuff. So let's see what 98, because 98 was a big year for games. That was Half-Life. That was Thief 2.
Ooh, that's good stuff right there.
That was
There
Baldur's
were
Gate,
off-world rifles here and
StarCraft.
more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some
Holy
police
fuck,
issue
there was a
restricted
lot
weaponry.
in
Ezo wasn't some
Yeah, I remember
small-time
98
fence,
was
but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that renegade replicants would be
Grim
looking for to
Fandango, I
survive in the
didn't
big
play
city.
that. Shogo, Fallout 2, Rainbow Six, Falcon 4.0. '99 was, I remember that was Deus Ex. Like that was the big fucking game. Oh shit. 99 was Homeworld, System Shock 2. The Unreal Tournament.
I am not about to have all my hard work
Free
obliterated
Space 2,
just because
EverQuest.
you stumbled into my shop
I
today.
fucking hated that.
Westerners need guns and hardware. All I need is
Planescape.
will.
Freeze, Yoshi!
Ezo.
Whatever. Been keeping yourself busy?
I'll be out of lockup within the
We
hour.
all actually played
Your little skin
Planescape
job
and
friends gonna
relished
take up a collection to
reading
bail you out, or you
horrific
got it
shit
saved
from that
up?
game to us.
Maybe I got friends in high places.
Yeah, and if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. What are you doing here, Slim?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
2000
I've been tracking this boy
was
for a
Diablo
week.
2, the
Thinks he's
first
pretty clever.
Hitman,
He's
Baldur's
a material
Gate
witness
2.
in case I'm working. In fact,
Deus
your
Ex
best
was in
buddy's a
2000.
replicant, isn't he? The big guy with the dreadlocks. What's his name again?
Yes, updated your fucking
Hallucinate
journal
often?
and
That's okay.
read his horrific
You'll
shit.
be giving him
to
up
us
to me
forward.
soon enough. I can handle it from here, Slim. Why don't you go buy yourself a lollipop? Something else to suck on.
Very clever.
But I wasn't trying to be.
Man, she is. Hey, Bitch.
Yeah, man.
Alright, but I got that done, so now I can see if she's got a name.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, if you come back late.
I was fresh out of Leeds. Poking around Hawker's circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Ezo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Row didn't have Tyrell's security to protect them.
Well, just unlocked DNA Row. But first, I'm going back to my apartment to look at the photos I picked up.
Run, Forrest, run.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you. Hawker's Circle.
Well, looky there.
Yeah, man.
At the snake counter, look who it is.
You?
That's Deckard.
That's you.
You want to see me? This is me.
Oh, man. That's some straight up Gmod looking shit right there, dude.
Oh, yes.
China Bar.
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
Ah, yes. Low pixel graphics.
Hell yeah, the best kind of graphics.
Yeah, man.
I'll take swords for 500, Alex. That's words. That's S words, Sean.
I'll take anal bum covers for 300.
Alright, so this is what we got.
That guy sure gets around.
Your floor number, please.
here we go. Now, here is one of the recurring characters and the voice actor reprising his role.
What you want? I'm busy.
Excuse me.
Delivery's too rare.
LPD, I got a couple of questions.
Talk. Always talk. You wait. You no take up time. Busy.
Marcus Eisendaler is dead.
Okay, we talk. Quick, come. What you want?
You were close to Eisendaler?
Eisendaler? No time for him. No go to lab. Eisendaler test off-world gravity to work important organs. Visual center, you see?
Marcus is dead.
To work hard all night, all day, no stop, no break, no OT.
Did you hear me?
Of course I hear you. You think I'm deaf? Your time more important, huh? Eisendaler dead. Miraji may be dead. You out chasing skirts.
Miraji?
You eat supper with Miraji every night, no fail. Sometimes Chinese, sometimes Indian, sometimes home cooked. Sometimes we go up and eat with twins.
Miraji didn't show? Did you call him?
Call. I knocked. 10 minutes ago. Door locked. No answer. Where you come from, huh?
What?
Nothing.
But yes, Bully Bravo, that is the voice of David Lopan. That is Greg Wong? Greg Hong. Greg.
Tell me this.
Hey, wait. LPT, you there for something, huh? LPT? I'm very busy. Eyes won't wait for nothing.
James Wong. Yeah. I got his name wrong. It's on me.
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow. Run! Run!
Hold on. An ambulance will be coming.
You must warn the twins. Up there. Up the stairs.
The twins? Did they do this?
No. Tall man with dreadlocks. The bomber. And another with beard. Piercing eyes.
What did they want?
The DNA
Yeah.
information.
What are you doing?
Playing a game? What
God,
are you doing?
forgive me. I told them about the twins.
Don't shoot. McCoy, Rep Detect, BR-61661.
Small gun.
Yes.
What do you know about this?
Got a dead man here, victim of an explosion. His name was Miraji. He was able to give me a description of the two perps just before he bought the farm.
Yeah? They skin jobs? Or you just in the right place at the wrong time?
I'm practically waxing their tails, officer. I'm that close. But I don't have a lot of time. You mind,
Mopping up here? Just do me a favor and kick some rep ass, okay? It's high time someone got them illegals off the street.
Appreciate it.
This is 32 Sector 3 reporting a homicide, possible act of terrorism.
I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runsitter's animal sales, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of chinion inside. I didn't know what it was for, but I'd bet the farm it wasn't on Runsitter's books. The vid phone was one of those old Zenith jobs, the last electronic tech that was still produced on this continent, in Mexico to be exact. No wonder the sucker was on the blink.
Oh yeah, very normal. It's all good.
Half the workspace was tidy, the other half a total disaster area. The tenants were clearly the oddest of odd couples.
Is that the voice of Newman from Seinfeld? It might have been, man. They got a crew in here, man. It's kind of crazy. They got some voice actors in this game that you'd be like, wait, that's that guy?
You got a sheet or something we could cover him with?
Nah, nothing. Cold Cup boys have been dragging ass.
Hey.
Go home and get some rest. I'm sure you need it.
Oh. Sure thing, Gaff. Whatever you say.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Maggie, come here, girl. Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Portrait of the sleep-deprived.
I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told my wrath. My wrath did grow.
Crank calls were a dime a dozen in this city, and I'd had my share. Still, this guy sounded more like an English teacher than the average scumbag. If I'd been more awake, the message might have spooked me. Erase and reset.
Your floor number, please.
I think I need to go talk to Lopan again. Actually, his name is Chew. I'm gonna say that. Chew's Ice House or Eyes House.
Yeah.
He makes eyes.
Not good time now. Come back later.
So if he hands you one, does that mean you've got eye contact?
Maybe.
咁靚仔啊！你個 iris 呢真係大啦。
Hey, AK Lone Wolf, how you doing?
Listen to me.
Busy. You not delivery
Stop
man. You
being
go away.
chased by wild bears and wolves to join us. Hello, Lone Wolf.
Never stop. Loud noises on the street. Beep beep boom 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 boom. With big beat rock eyes.
That'd be Dermo design burning to the ground.
What of Marathi?
He didn't make it.
You leave now, okay? Very busy. Must work.
Hey man, it's just my mic. Don't worry about it. Brewster. I just have to get close to it to get a good volume on it.
Ground floor.
Let's go see if Goose is back. Am I on mute?
I can hear you in here, but I'm listening. I'm not listening to the stream. Stream, can you hear me?
Laboratory.
Yes, yeah, it's just me. I gotta be close to the mic or speak up. Either way.
Okay, we're fine.
You look right at home in there, Izzo.
Andrew,
I've
you're
been in
deaf.
much tighter
We're
spots
not
than this,
listening to you.
I'll bet. But this is only the beginning.
Deaf old man.
ready to supply me some answers?
I wish I had something to say.
I know your hands are dirty, Izo.
Everybody in this
Oh,
world is trying
water
to
break.
better himself.
Water break.
No matter what the terms are. If that counts as dirty, so be it.
The terms of your conviction won't be too clean.
I'll be through with this place long before you, McCoy.
Yeah,
That's
I'm sure you've been
right,
saving up
Ricky.
for a rainy day, selling all those illegal weapons.
It's a good
One never knows when fate will conspire. You must be prepared.
You're a real trooper, Izo. You look right at home in there, Izo.
That's a good
You're
old
Spencer
man stretch.
Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
Andy,
I'm
you
hitting
use
with
the wrong
gonna give
your
you a
and you
little
don't
test.
capitalize P
The other
in
detective,
prolapse.
she already tested me earlier today.
Uh-huh. Look, I gotta check out the equipment, and you're the only stiff around.
I object to this treatment. If you'll just call my lawyer, he'll take care.
Your lawyer would tell you I got the authority to VK the mayor if I want. And he'd have to smile and nod and kiss my butt until I cleared him. So sit down.
Here we go.
So how do you know, like, when you're doing, like, all the right stuff with this test?
It's a little vague. Let's see. Let's ask a question.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
3rd sector, uptown.
Nice neighborhood?
Very. Is this going to take long?
Just keep your pants on,
If you gave
Spencer.
this test to Andy, he'd just start screaming nonstop.
A teacher calls you stupid in front of the rest of the class.
I try to do better next time.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a large black spider crawling up the wall.
I'd call animal services, of course. I wouldn't try to move it myself, not without proper equipment.
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
Are you trying to make me sick?
You're 7 years old. You managed to steal several marshmallows from the kitchen and sneak them back to your bedroom. You're caught, and your father spanks you.
Well, it sounds like I deserved it. But my father didn't believe in corporal punishment.
Your child comes home with a
Will's
black
right.
eye.
I'd call the school.
Also, a great way to kill all your emotions. Watch Will's stream on Tuesday night.
Like my briefcase?
Be emotionally
Department issue.
numb.
Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
Appropriate. For a killer.
Except when we have adult supervision, then it's fun.
You see an oversized book with pictures of exotic animals on the cover. The title is Big Game Hunting in Zaire.
And let me guess. Pictures of dead animals inside.
Curious, you flip it open. There's a picture of a man standing with his foot on a dead Cape buffalo. You find yourself fascinated. You keep paging through it, seeing picture after picture of animals laid to waste, each more gruesome than the last.
These questions are becoming predictable, Detective.
You have a little boy. He shows you his butterfly collection, plus the killing jar.
I take him to a psychiatrist.
Are you taking any
82.
drugs?
No. How does your machine work? Is it a lie detector?
Not exactly. Your verbal responses aren't what's important. Why? You got something to hide, Spencer?
Absolutely not.
You're on a farm. You get into the pen to feed the pigs. In their excitement, the animals knock you down into the mud. Using a butcher knife, you slit the throat of the nearest sow. You're covered in blood as you stumble to your feet.
My God. You know, I actually feel sorry for you,
Bryant?
Detective McCoy.
Willard,
The lack
you
of
talking about
empathy.
Bryant?
Have you ever taken this test?
I don't need to. I know what I am.
So do I.
Test terminated.
No, Breon James is Leon Kowalski. That was it.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your
James,
protest
he's a
at
great
Tyrell's
actor.
plant.
I already
too-
told
way
that
too
other
early.
detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I didn't know the Rastafarian. The Asian fellow was one of our ex-members. Izo was his name.
How long did you know him for?
Let's see. I met him about 5 years ago. He seemed so smart and balanced. He really wanted to help the replicant people.
Then what?
He started associating with the more militant factions. I was astounded when I heard he was supplying weapons to some of them.
What kind of weapons?
Guns so new that even the police had hardly used them, I heard.
God damn, Sean Young is 64 years old.
Yep.
You look right at home in there, Izo. I got some more questions for you. Lot of people involved in your cause? Spencer?
Yes, sir, we're growing fast. As more and more people realize that replicants have cognitive and emotional legitimacy, the Citizens Against Replicant Slavery will spearhead the movement towards...
Save the pitch for someone who gives a shit.
We're peaceful people, Detective. We live by a code that men like you could never understand.
Try me.
2 centuries ago, humans were held in slavery. Brave souls formed an underground railroad.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, Detective.
Sure you are.
We're not children, Detective. We have resources. The world is changing.
Oh,
People
Soldier,
are waking
that
up
was
to the
with Kurt
injustices
Russell. That was
perpetrated by a
another
sick society that you have helped.
1998
A lot
thing.
of them will wake
Yeah,
up
I like
dead
that movie
if
too.
reps are
That
allowed
was
to
a
run
good
amok
movie.
on Terra, jerk.
I believe the reason they had the whole Blade Runner reference is because I believe Hampton Fancher or David Peoples, one of the 2 writers that did the script for Blade Runner, worked on that movie and had written that as the opening. That scene where Kurt Russell wakes up in the body heap. He had written that for what's his name? Roy Batty. That was supposed to be the intro scene for Roy Batty, and they didn't use it, so he decided to use it for Soldier, and so you get that really cool scene with him. Let's see if Goose is back. Yep, there he is.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Alright. I gotta go move some clothing through the wash, so I'll be back in a second.
God, hurry up. Alright, chat, entertain me. Universal Soldier with Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren. That was another good one. Way back in the day. Wilbur. Wilbur. Voigtkampf. A Voigtkampf test. It's both, Will. It's whether you react, and if you react, how you react.
Alright, I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Whacker.
Nice to meet you.
No, there's no
You hear
TIE
anything yet
fighters
about that
next
dragonfly
weekend.
jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. If you come back...
Super Chief,
Thanks for your time.
you need to provide us some assurance that you're not a replicant.
How would I do that?
I don't know. I guess we could administer a Voigtkampf test to you.
You could.
Yeah.
Whenever you find one.
I feel like if Willard were in here, he could do that.
You probably could.
I don't know if my sanity would survive listening to that, though.
Your floor number, please.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Shut up, Wilbur.
Portrait of the sleep deprived. No messages. I'm in demand.
Your Your floor number, please.
Alright, I'm gonna check the database with the police station again. And if that's not it, then we're just gonna see what happens. Oh, by the way, Will, just to let you know, I just picked up Devil May Cry 4 and 5 again on PC. So I can't wait to keep doing that and go through 4.
Of course you did.
Hey man, Devil May Cry 5, Dante has a Michael Jackson moment. It's great. He gets a new weapon and immediately busts out the moonwalk. It's great. you know, that's the next game I'm streaming. It's Devil May Cry 4.
Ground floor. Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting laboratory.
You have to
Mainframe and
pass the
shooting range.
replicant test first, the void conf test.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
I really need a haircut. I'm getting shaggy.
Shaggy do?
Yeah.
China bar.
Interesting. Give me a hard copy of that.
That's good to know. Now I have something to go on.
Yo, dog, we heard you like cameras, so we put a camera on the camera. So you can camera while you camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, Billy Bravo, he gets one of his ranged weapons or something. I forget if it's ranged or it's... But it's so... He just fucking goes crazy. It's insane. Yeah, it's the hat that shoots red orbs. Yeah, it's... You need to see that, Whacker, just so your brain can melt even more.
See what?
Dante doing the Michael Jackson dance. It's so funny. It's so funny.
You got any discs from that camera?
I just serve drinks, pal. But if you're gonna sit there until I cough it up, well, here it is.
The best thing is, like, there's a clip of some streamer who's like a low, you know, nobody knows him, but he mostly streams like fucking Madden. And like, that's it, like sports game. That's all he does. And somebody told him to try out Devil May Cry 5, and he gets so mad. He gets so mad that he doesn't understand anything that's going on. It's hilarious. It's like watching... It's like watching, a caveman get introduced to K-pop. His fucking brain explodes. It's hilarious.
Who is this now?
I don't know. It's just some clip I found on YouTube. Some, like, sports game streamer that nobody knows.
I mean, look, man, to be fair, there was a fair amount of bullshit
Your
that was
floor
going
number,
on in
please.
the Devil May Cry that you were playing
McCoy,
that had me,
88F.
what the fucking...
88.
Yeah, that's the
Thank
best
you.
part. Oh, he's from Canada? Okay.
Scanning video disk.
He's from the 51st
One
state.
enhanceable image
Yeah.
found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. China bar.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
Enhance. Yes, Lone Wolf. Enhance. Person's not having a good day.
Nope. Alright.
Who's the best dog in the whole world? Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Wanna pet that dog? Wanna pet that dog? What's that dude's name with the dreads? Yeah.
Don't have his name yet.
Okay.
No.
You know what he reminded me of
Tall
when
man
we
with
first saw him in that cutscene?
Dreadlocks.
What?
The bomber.
Fifth Element.
Oh, yeah.
We need some heat, bud.
Give us some heat, man.
We need some heat.
No messages. I'm in Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Alright. I think we've hit a good stopping point for today. I need to end a little early because I got some stuff I gotta do, but
How dare you actually do adult things?
hey, man. So,
Hey, man.
I'm calling it here tonight. Sorry for the early ending of the stream. But we'll get back to more Blade running next week. Unless something pops up. So, thank you all for showing up. I don't know if Canute will be streaming later. But we'll see. So, thank you all for coming. Say goodbye, Whacker.
Goodbye, Whacker.
Also, Andy, are there any Blade Runner books? There is the Blade Runner book. Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. Read it. It is different from the movie, but it's definitely worth reading. Alright, everybody. Good night.